welcome to Vibrant Couples Diary at Lorani. I'm Chipiwa Matozi.
And I am Folo Matotsi.
Yes, welcome to today's episode where we'll be sharing with you guys a few books that we have read so far that have really had an impact, in our union, in our marriage, that have really impacted us positively. So we'll take you through some of our favorite books. Folo, do you want to take it?
Of course, it's our legal collection.
Yes.
we only have 7 years, guys, in marriage, so we cannot have like this big shelf full of all the marriage books. So we just have few that we have collected this far, which is very exciting, and they have really touched us, and they've really impacted our marriage in a very beautiful way, and we really love those books and we want to share them with you. So personally, let me just say this is what happened to me. I got very excited about being a wife, and I just wanted to know a lot about a role of a wife. So I wanted to do good and I wanted to be the best, and I was not really expecting much from him, but I wanted to be the best me. So what I did, I went all out, tried to find books, and as I was in the shop, somebody said to me, grab this one. And I was like, what is it? And then he said, The Act of Marriage. Okay, Act of Marriage. Okay, I just took it. I didn't know it. No one had told me about it. And thank God I was in that bookshop, and they referred me to this one. And it was very different from what I was looking for, because I wanted the role of a wife. Then I found this. Surely God had directed me. I'm telling you, this book is amazing. Those who know it, they know what I'm talking about. And then the second one, guys, this book, it's a problem solver. I know a lot of us, we have problems, and this one will fix those problems. Love and respect. And guess where I got it from? I got it from a good friend of mine called Taka Mabida, and she gave me this book during the bridal shower. And funny thing, in the first few years of marriage, I was not reading this book, I'm telling you. So sometime I was like, oh, by the way, I have this book, let me just go through it. I went through it, I was like, wow. So all this time I was a bit challenged by something that I know, or I didn't know it's in my shelf, our shelf. Then I went through it and I was like, okay, baby, let's share this book. Let's share and read this book.
You know what I liked about this one?
Which one?
You remember this book?
The Act of Marriage.
Act of Marriage was, it so happened that after, her buying this book, obviously we read this book together.
Yes.
She would read it and I would read it in my time, and then we'd discuss. We found it to be a very useful book, and I remember even in our church seminars, get-togethers,
Oh, yes.
Kingdom Life, it so happened to
Kingdom
be the
Life
book.
outing.
Yeah,
Yes.
it so happened to be the book. This book, folks, it's very good because it dissects and it explains. As you will see, there's a bed there. It dives into the bedroom. It breaks things down for you nicely, in a very, very good way.
You will definitely understand
Yes.
your spouse.
Definitely.
How they were created as
Yes.
a man,
And
as
as
a
a
woman. I mean, it's
Yeah.
amazing.
And this one, my love, this one, I love this one too, because as you will see, it's love. It's the love she most desires, and the respect he desperately needs. So it addresses both the needs of a husband and that of a wife. So it's a book that's not written just for the one part in this marriage thing, and it's written for the both of us. Really.
Yes,
So
yes.
it was a good book, really.
And what I love, it's that it gives each one to focus on themselves.
Yes.
Because sometimes you can feel like, if he doesn't love me, why should I respect him?
Yeah.
Like if he's not doing certain things, why am I supposed to be the one doing it? But it teaches one that focus on doing right. Do you Like, do what is right, be accountable, be responsible for your own actions. Do not focus on what the other person is doing.
Yes.
It's important that me, like myself as a wife, I need to be respectful to him and not wait for him to love me first. In that way, we stimulate each other.
Yes.
If he's loving me and I'm respecting him, it gets easier. So it's not about, okay, he's not loving me, then I'm not respecting him. No, we do our part individual.
But talking about love and respect, it's like a chicken and an egg. Which came first? You know, there's no which one should come first. It's like that. So you do your part, the other person does their part, and then you meet somewhere in the middle. Because if you wait for her, she will wait for you, and then things just get messy. So I think this is very important. You do your part, I do my part.
And you can actually win someone soon.
Perfect.
You can change someone without telling them to change, just by loving each other and respecting each other. And it's good enough.
I like that. Let's dive into.
But baby, wait.
Yes.
Do you know? There's something very exciting in this book.
Yeah. Bring it up.
This book gives you, statistically, like it has stats in it that men are like this. Like, men are vicious, and it makes you understand the mentality and the nature of a man and a woman. But there's a little part also that says there's a little percentage of women out there who are also vicious. But you know what? To get more about it, go and get this book and read it for yourself.
Yes.
I'm telling you, you'll be surprised and you will learn a lot and you will get to know about your spouse better. Find out what kind of a wife you are married to. Find out what kind of a man you are married to.
You don't want to talk about when it dissects. You can
talk about
let's
you can go a little bit. Go in a little bit.
It does, folks. It does, people. It dissects and really show which part of the body this is stimulated in what way, in what shape. Go read the book. You will love it.
Very exciting.
Now, we pulled this. This is just some of our favorites from our shelf. So we pulled this, the three or some of the books that I like so much. I'm gonna share with you.
That you bought, actually.
That I bought. Yes, that I bought.
I bought this one for myself. He bought something for himself.
Yes.
Yes.
Now this book here, I bought this very early in our marriage. Happy Spouse, Happy House. Now, you got a grumpy spouse, your house will be hell.
And for some reason, I never saw this book.
Yeah.
And you were reading it alone.
I read this and finished. And the nice thing is, it was written by Pat and Ruth Williams. So, it was Pat would write it, and then Ruth would have inputs in there from a woman's perspective. So Pat was writing it, and then from a woman's perspectives, she will put it. It's a lovely book. It's a beautiful book. Happy House is Happy Spouse. Another one. Now this book here was written by. We love this book. It's the authors of this book call it the Red Book.
The Red Book.
Yeah, it was written by Mpo and Rudan Rapuru. This book it's a very powerful book, folks.
Yes.
It's a very powerful
You can
book.
actually finish it in 1 week. Not even 1 week, 1 day.
You hold it, you just go through it. I just wanna share a few nuggets that this book will really help you with. It will help you to go back to the original design of marriage, God's original design of marriage. This book will help you. This book will help you to discover your existence, in your marriage, and it will really help you to learn and communication, people. Communication.
Very important.
This book, the Red Book, as they call it, will help you. And it will also help you to conquer the enemies of your marriage. Because what we should understand is that our marriages do have enemies. This book will help you. It will help you to conquer and also to safeguard and your marriage. How? Through prayer. This book will help you. Enough about the red book. This one.
I am telling you, I just love what is called.
It's called crazy little thing called marriage.
It's a crazy little thing. It's a crazy little thing. I'm telling you.
Now, you know, this one was written by Dr. Greg and Erin Smalley. We bought it in one of their seminars when they were here in Pretoria. Now, the nice thing about this book, as you will see,
By the way, what's the name of that seminar?
It's focus on family.
Yes, focus on family.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they break down. You see marriage. Some people see marriage as this big, scary thing that you get in and you don't have fun. You are in bondage. No, they say marriage is a little crazy thing. It's a little thing that if you can be crazy with your wife or your spouse, and then you enjoy life. So
lifelong romance.
They give us 12 lifelong romance. You know, obviously there's more, but they just narrow them to 12 lifelong secrets for a romance. This book, people, it's all about romance. It's all about love. The spice. I call it spice. Now when you're eating spice, you will have fun. You'll enjoy it. Now this one, there's secrets. True love commits. You know, true love seeks God. You read it for yourself. I think let me give away to read it for yourself. It's a lovely book. This one. I think
I love it too. Yeah. Especially where it says you must honor each other also.
Yeah.
True love honors. It's very, very important.
Yeah, as soon as you lack honor in your marriage, you ruin the whole thing, because now pride comes in, you know, it just becomes a mess. So when you honor each other, you even in your spouse's absence, you do certain things in their honor, or you even avoid doing certain things because you honor them.
Yes, man.
Amen. I receive.
Okay, stop playing. Back to 8. We are still here, guys.
Okay.
We're still with you.
Okay.
This one is crazy, right?
No.
It's a crazy little thing.
Yes, Lord Mary. Yeah. Now, that's not all.
This one. I'm
This
telling
one.
you.
This one, people.
Which one are we starting with? By the way? Okay, this one should be the last one. Yes, you can go for this one.
Now, this one was written by our friends. It's a new book, really. I think this is the last one in our collection. Yes, the last one. Being the husband.
And the latest.
The latest, yes, the latest. It was released.
2020.
It was released this year, 2020.
We were there where it was when it was being launched.
Yes. Did you get that accent? Not 20. No, say 2020. Did you get that? 2020.
Okay, don't take him serious. I was just playing. I forgot you guys. You know, I thought it's just me and you, and I'm trying to be like this model child.
2020.
Let's go to 2020.
2020.
2020. Yamvenda. 2020. Yeah.
Sigisi.
Jesus.
6.
Okay, let's go back to 2020.
So this book's folks was always in 2020. Okay. This book. Okay, let's be serious. Okay. This
tie?
Yes. This book.
No tie, but let's be serious.
Let's be serious. This book was released by it's the author of this book is Dr. Marobere, being the husband.
Very powerful man of God.
Yeah, being the husband, being the wife. So here they call it learning, relearn, and unlearning, because there are things, folks, that we have been taught by society, which are not necessarily correct, which are not necessarily right, which are not necessarily by God's design, which are not necessarily how marriage is supposed to be. In this book, they address many such things. It's huge. It's got the content here, people. It's full. You know, so they push you. He pushes you to unlearn, to relearn.
As a man and
As a wife.
as a wife. In fact, as a husband, as it says.
Yes, yes.
As a husband,
Yes,
as a
yes.
wife.
So it's huge. We loved it ourselves, you know. And it came during, you know, we read this book during the first 21 days of
yes.
of lockdown.
Yes.
Lockdown, you remember?
Let me
lockdown?
see if I can find something that I highlighted and like. Maybe I can share with you guys because I like.
She likes writing. I don't. Naturally, I don't underline when I'm reading my books. I just read them. She likes. Oh, even writing. You see, NB. You wrote the NB children.
NB children. Oh, you won't be able to see it. If they see you not prioritizing your marriage relationship. Okay, this is about children. If you have children.
Observing your marriage.
Yes. If they see you not prioritizing your marriage relationships, they learn that marriage is not relationship to be prioritized above all. If your children see you prioritize your relationship, they will learn to prioritize theirs above all else. Yes, you see. So we are also doing this for our children. Let me see what I can share again.
Yeah.
It says, in learning, you grow and you change. You gain knowledge and understanding. You then can act and behave wisely in your interactions with your spouse. You see, there's a lot that we can share, but yeah,
So
it's a very interesting book.
As I had said, it speaks about learning and learning and learning. Because remember, when in this very little thing called marriage, you need to learn new things. You need to empower yourself. You need to equip yourself. You need to do new things. If you just remain stagnant, you will be stale and life will be boring. Really. Okay. I think enough about that. Can we go to the
I
of the
forgot.
month? I think this one is
nearly
your
forgot
favorite.
it. So,
This one.
guess what's coming?
Yes.
Between the covers.
Yes.
Just like that. Between the covers. You see?
Between the covers. So, hey. Sexual freedom through the bond of Christian marriage. So this one it's a book that we got, I think some 4 years back, I think, when we were attending a seminar in our church. We received this from Mr. Chapedi Mufukeng, this one. And we thoroughly enjoyed the book. It speaks of it speaks of sexual intimacy, it speaks of love in marriage, within the context of marriage, and obviously within the context of marriage.
And to be more creative.
Styles,
Yeah, all that.
all
it
that.
teaches you.
It teaches you all
Yeah,
that.
in a good way.
In a good way. Because you remember, this thing when you are in a marriage environment, it's safe. It's safe to talk about it. It's safe to, to dive in, to expand on it. So, this book, it's got even illustrations, folks.
And pictures.
Pictures. It's got illustrations. So, it's quite a lovely book between the covers.
We can definitely recommend it.
This one, yes.
And we love it. In fact, when we are at those seminars, oh wow, it gets very deep. We discuss it deeply. And
yes.
I'm telling you, it gets more exciting. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you. So
Okay.
now a little bit of these seminars. It's the seminars in our own church. So
Yes.
I think it talking about those seminars, because I know many denominations have seminars of their own, but ours come tops. I will tell you something. It's very important to find yourselves with a certain group with whom you view life the same way, because it helps you, it builds you. to be in a certain way. So
It's our fellowship, it's our home, it's very exciting, and we learn from each other.
yes,
We speak, we discuss, we engage each other,
Correct.
and we challenge each other. You know, it's very, very exciting. It's our private session that we do not really talk about, and we don't normally post, even when we are out there.
yeah,
We don't normally post about it, but
Hmm.
surely it has
It's a
contributed a lot
Yeah,
to who we are today. It has influenced us a lot in who we are today.
Yeah.
We are called the winning marriage also because of
Those
it,
kind of,
you
those
know.
kind of- yeah. So, folks, we just wanted to share this, and we hope this was a lovely session and you enjoyed it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you for today. Thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this as much as we did. Thank you, my love. Thank you all. See you next time. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye bye.
Thank you, baby.
Thanks, my love.